Been locked shut and there's nowhere to go.
And there's Cody Rhodes is looking to end this. Crossroads.
Then back to Randy Orton. This spells trouble for Mcdonagh.
With the third cross. KO! Orton might take it here.
The summit of this steel cage is in sight, gentlemen.
Going to ascend the cage, and he's on to the top as this crowd holds their breath. And he has started to ascend the cage wall now. Going up the wall, the steel cage now.
He was so close to getting to the other side of the cage.
We all thought that was going to be...
Look at the dangerous height here. Close to escaping, top of the cage, pulling that back in, saving the matchup. Powerbomb.
Ripped off the cage wall.
And now back to Randy Orton.
Is that all she wrote for Mcdonagh?
He's trying to climb up the steel cage.
You cannot waste any time when you start the climb. Electric chair.
He's sent back to the mat in a heap.
He's down, but is he out?
Russian leg sweep. Monkey flip. Oh, they got their opponent's leg and arms trapped. Unique move here.
Using this submit...
Takes a lot of power to break that up.
Uh-oh.
That can certainly do it. Getting carried to a vulnerable position here.
Vicious right forearm. Springboard, but nobody home.
Slam! And that's enough to shake anybody's belief in themselves, even Cody Rhodes.
And there's that effortless offense from Orton.
Taking it nice and steady, trying to make it to the top.
Boom! Trying to escape the cage. Nasty impact.
And he crashes back down before getting too far.
Situational awareness seems to be lacking late in the match. Determined to make it up the cage. Bout.
Flying. Nobody home. What an impact. Neck breaker.
Mcdonagh unleashing the devil inside. Now, Mcdonagh needs to end this.
Punk avoids that one.
Time to go for a ride.
Oh, an exploder suplex. Oh, that wasn't pretty, but it was effective.
Measuring. Oh, face stop. And looking to cause some damage by attacking the skull.
Oh, clothesline. Dropping the elbow. Cody is losing command in this one.
Orton is doing a great job remaining engaged with the opposition. And now here come the punches.
Counter from Orton.
And on the line for Punk.
Oh, bulldog.
One-handed.
But meanwhile, here's Mcdonagh.
Oof.
Hooked up. He's telling the ref to get the door open right now.
And he's being somewhat backed into a corner right now.
Reaching this point in the steel cage, everything's all starting to come to a head now.
Golly, that sounded rough.
Neck breaker.
Was mounted with punches and a stop to the gut too. Bruising attack to the stomach. Sit up, powerbomb.
Randy Orton.
Classic Orton.
Knife edge chop.
In full control here. Face showing any signs of staying down.
Yeah, but it can't last much longer at this pace.
Hooked up. Oh, shin breaker from the top. Orton going to that place. Could be academic from here. Sheesh, a painful. Lifting that up.
Mcdonagh unleashing.
J.D. Mcdonagh with the devil inside. This is a situation you want to avoid. Lands face first.
Boot to the stomach. The American Nightmare.
Cody Rhodes nailed it. Kick to the gut by Rhodes, followed by the uppercut. Ooh.
Pop right in the stomach creates the separation.
KO. End of the line for Punk. Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
Oh, that hurt right to the kidney.
Golly. Back suplex.
But meanwhile, Punk. Backdrop suplex. And Orton finding himself on the wrong side of some offense there.
Yeah, what else do you expect this deep in a fatal four-way?
And his body is still the focus of the attack.
Pow! What a shot. Cody's cut open. But I think he's in his element, guys. He's waiting for him to rise to deliver something devastating. Picture up high.
And the DDT. Punk hoisting up hip. Great ring awareness saved him. Jarring European uppercut. Double axe handle finds the mark.
And guys, I'm getting worried here as the attacks to the head continue.
Yeah, this is not a good situation. Each inch you climb puts you in more of a precarious position. Have to dig deep if you want to reach the top of the cage.
He's pulled back down mid-climb.
Might have pulled something on that landing.
Oh, he saw it coming.
The climb to the top now is going to take every ounce of energy.
He falls down, off the cage, and back to the canvas.
A nasty fall, and now he has to quickly regroup. The WWE Universe.
Out of nowhere.
After the situation for CM Punk. Looking to keep steady, keep balanced.
Oh, no.
Ooh.
He finds a counter for Rhodes.
Connects.
Cody looking to put his opponent on Dream Street. Drop. The submission specialist, Mcdonagh.
Springboard into the kick.
That was disastrous.
The adrenaline is pumping, and the WWE Universe.
Cody Rhodes, crossroads.
Cody's put a lot of competitors out with that.
Here we go. Heads up the cage.
You gotta admire the determination here.
Made it all the way to the top. What to do now?
Ripped from the top rope.
He's tossed down to the mat.
That's got a sting at this point. Taking it step by step. Climbing onwards and upwards. And each step up this cage takes more and more energy to accomplish.
And crashing a long way down. Falls back to the mat.
Didn't have anywhere to escape to.
Now you have to recover. How you bounce back from this might decide the match. Taking flight.
Oh!
And there he goes, climbing up the cage wall. Randy Orton gets him back.
Sky high. Boom.
Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace. Gonna scale the cage wall now.
You have to be cautious while climbing. Don't want to slip and fall.
Trying to make their way out of the cage. Oh! And crashing a long way down.
He comes off the cage and lands hard in the ring.
I don't think that's what he had planned.
There it is. Reversal. Oh.
Trying desperately to escape.
Oh, God.
The top of the cage is so close, yet so far.
Oh, no! From the top rope! Into the cage with fury. Ireland's power from J.D. Mcdonagh. Vicious blow to the back of the neck. And now we see Punk. Oh, he timed that counter well.
And on the line for Punk.
DDT. And here he goes, just sending up the steel cage.
Trying to stay sure-footed on the way up.
Ooh. Capitalizing on JD's mistake.
In a vulnerable position here, caution is paramount.
Moving up the side of the cage. And he's done it. Made it all the way up the side of the cage.
Oh, man. Goodness gracious.
He sent flying from way up.
I don't know what his expectations were from that height, but he just got the ultimate reality check.
He's making the climb up towards the top of the cage.
Not an easy climb, even when you aren't in the middle of a match.
Randy with a counter.
Making a move, but is it the right moment?
Oh, no! From the top rope! He's dragged right off the cage, down to the mat.
Brought down on the way to the top. He really falls so many times before he can no longer get back.
RKO from out of nowhere.
Emphatic statement from the Viper.
Whipped into the corner with tremendous force.
Opportunity is just a few feet away now.
Countered right when it was needed.
Oh, no.
Boom! He answers right back.
Lift off.
Ooh! Fingers hooked into the cage and starting the climb.
Gradually getting closer and closer to the top.
Sitting on the cage. What's the next move from here? He has an answer for Rhodes.
Determined to make it up the cage, balance in a tight grip or key.
Ooh. Orton gets the better there.
Trying to make their way out of the cage. Oh! And crashing a long way down.
The Viper shows his instinct. And now Punk is being measured. Saw it coming and slowed it down. Punk looking for GTN.
Mcdonagh unleashing. And that may end the American Nightmare. Now, Mcdonagh needs to end this.
You have to be cautious while climbing. Don't let it slip and fall.
Trying to make their way out of the cage.
Nasty impact. Look at this, just getting their opponent all tied up here.
Unique move here. Takes a lot of power to break that up.
Evades the attack.
It's just right forward.
Up for the electric chair, down for the drop.
And meanwhile, the Viper. DDT! Kick right to the body. And listen to this place.
It's deafening in here, Michael.
He's eyeing the top of the cage as he starts his climb.
The top of the cage is so close, yet so far.
Oh, no! From the top rope!
And he is telling the referee to open the cage door. He wants out of there.
The snapmare could set something else up.
And just an uncalled for, underhanded attack there.
Kick to the gut. Oh, brutal forward.
Now here's Orton starting to ascend the steel cage.
Devastating attack. from the Viper.
Going up and possibly out. And each step up this cage takes more and more energy to accomplish.
He comes crashing back down.
He had a rough landing, but it could have been so much worse for him.
You gotta admire the determination here.
He's reached the highest limit of the cage now. Oh. And now, from 20 feet up.
There's no way.
He's trying to make his way up the cage. And now going to start the climb up the cage. He's looking to climb the steel cage now. Ooh. Going to try and scale the steel cage wall. And retaliates with a counter. Here he goes up the wall of the steel cage.
No room for error fighting up there in midair. I might have to close my eyes. Opportunity is just a few feet away now.
Ooh!
Uh-oh, face first!
Hurling up the cage wall now.
Ripped off the cage wall.
Back into the ring.
So discouraging to get sent back down like that, especially at this point in the match.
Tumbling from the top of the cage.
So late in the match, that might have ended it.
He's getting even closer to making an escape.
Oh, he's almost there.
He better move.
He's looking to gain the higher ground on the wall of the cage here. And starting to climb up the side of the cage. Battling on the top.
The summit of this steel cage is in sight, gentlemen.
Oh, strong impact.
Oh, face full of steel.
Goodbye.
Cody looking for the win.
Rhodes.
End of the line for Punk.
He's getting on his feet, vulnerable to what's coming next.
Oh, no. On a reverse DDT. Catches the kick. Clothesline takes him down.
Forget about it.
He's clawing his way up the side of the cage here. Counter. He knew just what to do.
You cannot waste any time when you start the climb.
Poor chair on the highest point of the cage. And he denies Cody.
Trying to escape the cage.
Oh, and crashing a long way down.
He's pulled back down mid. You're a non-evil. Oh, he turns. Just broke the hold there.
Jarring European uppercut.
But then to Punk.
Ooh, got caught with a punch. RKO out of nowhere. Randy Orton, there it is.
DDT.
Ooh.
Starting to scale the cage wall.
Trying to escape the cage. Oh, man.
Orton able to counter. Ooh. And a well-timed counter.
Gradually getting closer and closer to the top. Nasty impact. Ooh.
Punch right in the head. Punch connects.
He's able to dodge out of the way.
Does that finish Rhodes for good?
Went for the springboard and missed.
Ooh, targeting the back of the neck.
He's trying to climb up the steel cage.
In a vulnerable position here, caution is paramount.
At last, he's climbed to the top of the steel cage. Reversal. And that turns things around.
Making a move, but is it the right moment?
Trying to make their way out of the cage.
Oh, no! From the top rope. He falls down off the cage and back to the canvas.
He had a rough landing, but it could have been so much worse for him.
Crushing double stomp.
And the onslaught to his core is continuing.
If he keeps taking targeted strikes like this, he's going to be doubled over before long.
Neckbreaker. Oh, this should be it. Punk with his opponent up.
Looking to keep steady, keep balanced, but can Punk close this.
Makes it to the top of the steel cage.
Something devious and dangerous in mind here.
From that. Can he recover from that?
And he's straddling the top of the cage, just feet away from making it to the outside.
You can almost taste it now.
Having a problem lifting that other leg over.
And he's brought down.
And he did it! Big win inside the cage.